We all knew the PSP could turn into a bizarre mechanical terror and lay waste to the city, as seen here in this PlayStation Europe advertisement. The little handheld that could, released in 2004, and it was well ahead of its time. Though it never quite competed with the Nintendo DS, it left behind a legacy of great games and a fervent, almost cult collector base. But have you realized not only how many great JRPGs are on the system, but just how expensive some of them have become? Let's look at 7 PSP JRPGs that have skyrocketed in value. Persona 2 Innocent Sin was released in 1999. Years later, an enhanced port with additional content such as a side story featuring characters from SMT If, and design changes to make the game more accessible and more in line with its sequel Eternal Punishment was released. A group of students must stop a villain, curiously enough named Joker, from terrorizing the city. A new rumor system was added, allowing the spreading of rumors to influence events in the game in the player's favor. Demon negotiation, which would become a staple in the series, returns. The value on this has stayed steadily at the top of the charts, and a standard edition currently sits around $160, complete in box. SMT Persona was released in 2009, a remaster of the original Persona Revelations. I can't say enough about the original game. It simply set the standards for many JRPGs going forward. The remaster on the PSP added new cutscenes, a new and improved English localization, and added the cut Snow Queen story route that had been cut from the original North American release of the game. Having such a nostalgic, classic handheld is certainly a great thing, and it seems people are willing to pay for that luxury. Though never hitting the astronomical numbers of the original PlayStation release, a standard edition copy of the game goes for around $135, complete in box. Hexus Force is an obscure JRPG released in 2009 in Japan and 1 year later in North America. The game features a unique two-protagonist system, allowing you to enjoy the story from both of their perspectives. Item creation and equipment upgrades are handled through using force points, which are gained at the end of every victory, as opposed to being found in dungeons or in the field. It's your traditional JRPG fare, warring gods, warring men, gotta save the world type of deal. It received average reviews, with most positives being about the sound design. The game must have suffered from a drastically low print run, as it currently fetches upwards of $133 for a complete copy. Legend of Heroes 3: Song of the Ocean was released in 2006 and is the third remake of the original earlier games. You follow the story of Forte, who is on an adventure to find a lost song from a masterful legendary composer. The game features a fun battle system that allows for switching of the 6 playable characters on the fly. As a cool added bonus, if save data is present from either of the first 2 games, you can teleport to a special area to play with characters from those games, for experience and unique items. The character art is absolutely stunning in this game, as it usually is in Legends of Heroes games. The price is stunning as well though, as a complete standard copy currently sits at $133. Eve's 1 and 2 Chronicles was released in 2009, and takes us back to the origins of the series. The game offers many quality of life and player choice upgrades, such as the choice to use the portraits from the Steam remake or the brand new ones developed for this game, and the ability to change the soundtrack from the original PC to the modern soundtrack. With such a captivating story, beautiful character art, and player experience customization, it's no wonder so many people are willing to pay such a steep price for this title. It currently demands $120 complete in box on the secondary market. Ragnarok Tactics was released in North America in 2012. It is a spin-off of the cult classic MMORPG Ragnarok Online. As such, it features many of the beloved monsters, character designs, and world elements from the game. I was a huge player of Rag, and it stings my heart I never got to experience this tactical take on the series. The game features grid-based combat, with the same deep focus on character customization that was in the original game. The game released very near to the end of the PSP's relevance. That fact, and the mixed reviews it received, likely hurt its print run and availability. I was shockingly unaware of this game's existence before I started working on this video. This one currently sits at around $104 complete in box, and I definitely need to go find a copy. Originally released for Windows PC in 2005, Eve's The Oath in Felghana was released on PSP in 2010. It kept the new gameplay format introduced in Ark of Nepishtim, moving the focus away from item management and onto combat, with automatic bonuses for combos and killing enemies. The character art and story in this game are top-notch, and it even recently made its way into my streaming rotation with my new PSP setup. The action is fast and furious, and in my opinion is quite enjoyable. Fun fact, the game was localized using a fan translation. Not so fun fact is that the game is currently going for around $95, complete in box. Well, there we have it. 7 PSP JRPGs that have come to demand quite a hefty price tag. Can you think of any others that have risen to surprising prices? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoy what we're doing here, give us a like and consider subscribing. It would really help the channel. And as always, stay creepy.